This is the part 5 of the prayer series. Why do we need to pray? Why do we need to pray? Previously, we started to answer the question on why we need to pray, and we specifically dwelt on the truth that we need to pray seriously because the world is gradually pushing God out of the scene. Today, let's find out another reason why we need to pray. We need to be committed to this ministry of intercession to be relevant in God's last days agenda on the earth. This is one major reason why we need to pray. All through Bible history, we see God's pattern of bringing His plan and purposes to bear on the earth. He always seeks a man that will bear the burden on his shoulders, a man that he can bend and mold into his desired instrument. Now, more than ever before, God seeks a man. Let me tell you the truth. When God seeks a man, He won't go to the pulpit to pick a man. He won't go to the pews either. He would go to the secret place, the prayer altar. That's where he will find his choice. Only men of real intercession are useful tools in the hands of God. He picks them from the prayer altar. He births his purposes through them as they travail in prayers. If you are not committed to this kingdom prayer lifestyle, don't wish. It is not possible to be relevant in what God is going to do in these last days. Hear this. Only those who are useful to God, especially in this ministry, will remain. All those who are not profitable to Him will be swept off by the wind that is coming on the earth. A wind is coming on the earth, and that wind will blow away any and everyone that does not have the kingdom at heart. Sadly, many of today's believers fall in that class. We don't have a genuine heart for the kingdom. There are several other things that have our hearts at the expense of the kingdom. This is the major reason why this ministry of intercession has been a challenge. I'm not talking about a heart for your church and your church folks, but a heart for the kingdom. A heart for the kingdom. Many have a heart for their denomination and hatred for others. You see, there is no heart for the kingdom there. A genuine heart for the kingdom is one that has a heart for the body of Christ as a whole and for the salvation of the unsaved. These are the people who can spend their lives in intercession, praying the will of God. Beloved, if you would ever be useful to God in this dispensation, carry a burden for the kingdom and express it passionately, consistently on the altar of prayers. Not for relevance sake, but out of a heart for the kingdom. I tell you, if you are committed here, you cannot miss out on God's use. Here is why you cannot afford to be short-sighted and insensitive to the move of the hour, burning your prayer energy for things that are not eternal. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. Let's spend our lives for His cause, for His purpose, because for His sake He created us. Be a part of those who are passionate about His will, and let His burden drive you into the place of real intercession. In the next edition, I will show you yet another reason why we must be dedicated to praying His will as a lifestyle. Don't miss it. Jesus is indisputable. God bless you.
Somebody lift your voice and pray.